Let's crush an instant nerdle. Instant nerdle is a scrambled up math equation that I have to unscramble. So we know the 6 is in the right place because it's green. Everything else has to move. We got to make an equation that works. So with division, there's always a triple. If all you have is division, there's a triple digit number out front. And then we're either dividing by a single digit number and having it equal a double digit number, or dividing by a double digit number and having it equal a single digit number. This is just about the hardest that this game can be when it's just division. I would say, and then I think only having the last number is even harder. So I think I'm going to start with dividing by a double-digit number and see how that goes. So basically, I'm going to try different numbers in the ones position here. So for example, if I put a 5 here, I have to fill something in, and this is a good place to start. I think I can do 6 times 5, which is 30, which ends in a 0, and I know that this number has to end in a 0. That's just the way the division works. So you can kind of do reverse multiplication to figure out what this digit would be to make this work. So this number has to end in a 0 if it's going to be divisible by something that ends in a 5 and in a 6. So that doesn't work. So 5 is not going to work there. 6 times 7 is 42, so this number would end in a 2. So that works, and now I can try different numbers in the tens place here and see what happens there. So does a 5 work? Probably, yep, that would be in the 300s. So 57 times 6, 60 times 6 is 360, minus 3 times 6 is 24, 336. Wait, what? My math must be wrong there. 3 times 6. 3 times 6 is 18. I was doing 24. 3 times 6 is 18. Okay, 360 minus 18. It's really close. That's 342. We just don't have a 4. Right? I need to make sure. I need to make sure of this. That's like very close to being the answer. 6 times 57 is 342. Yeah, that makes sense, because it actually would have been easier not to do the subtraction thing I was doing. 50 times 6 is 300, plus 7 times 6 is 42. That's definitely what that would be. So that doesn't work. So 5 doesn't work here. We can continue testing other numbers. I've used the 7. Does 3 work? I think that probably so that would be in the 200s, and we already have the 2 here, so that doesn't work. 3 doesn't work. Can't put 9 here. Okay, so that's it. 7 doesn't work. 7 doesn't work here. If we try 3, it would end in an 8, so that doesn't work. 9 would end in a 4. We don't have a 4. That doesn't work. Okay, so I've tried every number with this format. So at this point, I know that the equal sign can't go here and has to go here. Hopefully, if everything that I've done so far is correct. All right, so again, I'm going to be trying the ones digit and doing that multiplication thing. So I'm going to put a 5 here. I can't put a 5 here because 6 times 5 would end in a 0 here. 7 does work. Seems like the 6-7 thing was relatively successful last time, so maybe this is going to be it. Okay, so I'll try a few different tens digits here. If I did 5, that would be in the 300s, right? Maybe it's like really close. Wait, it's 390. Yeah, that's 392. 7 times 50. So 7 times 50 is 350. 6 times 7 is 42. 350 plus 42 is 392. So that's the answer. There's an instant nerdle for you, dude. There it is. Very nice. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.